Hey, Landry.
Hey, Miss Love, how you doing?
I'm doing good,
I'm gonna
Landry.
answer the prompt. I don't. I'm gonna answer the prompt. I don't got
Okay,
time
thank
to.
you.
Okay, do immigrant parents put their children in harm's way trying to get close to whiteness? I mean, like I said, I'm a child of immigrants. I'm an immigrant myself. We don't get sit down and your parents be like, okay, try to be close to whiteness. We don't get sat down and we're told to try to be close to whiteness. But one thing for sure our parents do is do all you can to put yourself in a situation to thrive. I'm not gonna lie, my parents told me when you go to school, make sure you with the smart kids, like be closer to the kids that do good in school, that don't interrupt the class. And I'm gonna tell the same thing to my parents. I don't care if those people happen to be white, because I will tell my kids too. I'm 30. Tomorrow when I become a father, I will tell my kids when you go to the classroom, analyze the classroom, align yourself with students that have good grades, that behave well in school, that don't disrespect the teacher, and all of that. If that is called getting close to whiteness, then okay, cool. I do that. Whatever. I don't care because at
Well,
the end of the
Landry,
day, these are the yes. Go
yeah,
ahead.
Landry. So we believe his dad was African. So are y'all going to be protesting for Nolan?
I don't know the story of Nolan. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Oh,
working. I
he's
just
the
came. I
he's
just
the he's the boy who was found. He went off boating with his three white friends, and he
Mhm.
came back floating in the bag. Well, they ended up
I
putting him in the
mean,
bag, but they found his body. His mom is Filipino and his dad is African. So,
yeah.
are you guys gonna be protesting for him?
I mean, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I mean, that is really sad. I mean, that.
I'm sure
I
those
mean,
white boys he was with was definitely they probably was they probably had the best tutors. They probably wasn't
sure. I
loud in
will never
school. They
generalize.
probably hold on. They probably didn't have them saggy pants and them unkept hairstyles. The desirables. But he had these boys he was with. They looked like they dads played golf. Looked like they could afford the best tutors and everything. So I'm sure your child would probably end up with friends like that.
I mean, if that's how you want to generalize, I don't. You see, I'm not like that. You guys are very
No, no,
good with
no,
like,
no. I
oh,
mean, I'm just trying to paint a picture for you. Since you said, you want your kids to hang
I can,
out with the,
I cannot
the.
speak,
I'm
or I
sorry.
cannot.
I'm just saying, Landry.
I,
Hold on. I'm just trying to give you a picture. But you go ahead. Go ahead, Landry.
yeah, no, I can't speak to how them three, white T kids or whatever, how they were raised in their house, in their household. It's not my, you know what I mean? Like if those kids, like, I don't know if I can say murder that kid. I mean that's bad on those kids.
But that's not the
Definitely.
first instance. We had a Caribbean, a Jamaican. She went to her sleepover with her all white friends, and she ended up unalive. Then we had another Jamaican went hunting with his white buddies, ended up unalive. Then we had a couple. We had a couple of melanated immigrants.
And there's
I'm
going
just
to be
wondering,
more.
do you think immigrant parents, because black people, black Americans are looked at as the ones to stay away from. I'm just wondering, do y'all have talks with y'all kids about white Americans
Yeah.
or white people? How are these melanated immigrant kids winding up, unalived?
No,
Not
definitely, Miss
only
Love.
kids, women, like
And,
adults as well.
and mind you, when I started giving my point, I said be with the good kids, the smart kids. I didn't say be with the white T kids or the
Yeah,
black kids.
right.
I
I
did not
understand.
mention anything about race. So
Right.
definitely, I'm not saying white T's are good people. I've never said that. They're
You did.
Second,
You
what
kind
Landry
of
said.
hold
He's
on. You kind
lying.
of did. You did when we had
lying.
that show.
I
When we had
remember.
the show.
No, what did I see? If I ask you what I
Do
said, you won't
do
remember.
you think
No,
white people are safe? You said that you thought white
I,
people were
no,
safe.
Miss Love. Come on, Miss Love. I ain't
Miss
Can
say
I
that.
Love.
What
Yes,
piggyback on
you
what Landry
did.
said,
see?
Ms.
Y'all keep
Love?
Miss
interrupting
Hold
Love.
on,
me. Like I
Jeffo.
don't know
Hold
Can I
why.
on.
ask him a question?
No,
Hold on,
no.
John. Go
Miss
ahead,
Love,
son.
a month ago, he came up here talking about he from PG County and how his parents, when they first got here, they sat and talked about closeness to whiteness, and
Never
how to.
said that.
Yes, you
That's
did.
false.
If
Nope.
you go back on your streams, you'll see exactly what he said, Miss Love.
Being
And of
close to
course,
whiteness. I have
he's not.
never said.
I
I've
know
always
that
said I grew
Landry
up with
said
black
for a
kids.
fact during that show, do you consider white
No,
people
Miss
safe?
Love. I
You
remember
did. You
exactly
said
what I
on the
said.
macro, What did you say? I remember what you said, Landry. It's a whole
I
clip
said,
on
oh yeah,
YouTube.
exactly. I said on the macro level, on the macro global level, YTs are bad. On the micro level, like it depends. It depends on who they are. I'm not
No,
gonna.
you
I'm
ain't
never
say that.
generalize.
You said you consider them safe.
They could be safe, but I'm not gonna say every
Okay.
YT person is safe. Just like I'm not gonna say every black person is safe. I don't care about people's color. I care
Okay.
about I care about people's morals. That's how I was
Oh,
raised.
okay. And what
Agree,
morals?
agree.
What morals do white people have?
I don't. I can't speak for the morals of every. To me,
All
every
right.
YT person is not
Okay.
bad.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead. John got to ask you something, but that's fine.
I want
Good
to
luck with
piggyback on
that.
what
Good
Legend
luck.
said, love.
Okay, hold on, Jeffo. John had asked first. Hey,
Listen, brother.
Soul and Netherboo.
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
get a
Wait a
history?
minute,
Did you
real
get a
quick, John. Real quick. I just gotta. Can y'all mind? I mean, I'm gonna be in the car. I gotta take Jayden to basketball
Yes,
practice,
ma'am.
so
We
I'm about
got
to.
you.
Okay.
All right.
did you take a Black History test? I mean, did you study Black History when you came here?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wish I did. I did not. I learned.
My point.
Yeah, I did. I did not. And when I came here, bro, I used to look down on. I was like, damn, why are these people like that on
My
TV
point.
back in Africa? They look like everything good with them. When I got to PG County, I was like, oh
Closeness to
snap.
whiteness.
Let me ask you
I'm just
this.
being honest. But my
I know,
friends that
no,
I
no.
grew
I
up
like
with,
your honesty, brother.
yeah,
And
no,
that's
I'm
the
not
point I
gonna
was
lie.
making
I'm not.
earlier. That y'all are
When you
victims.
back home, you look at the black TV, NBA, movies, all that. You think, oh, they're all good. And then when you get here, you're like, oh snap. So no, I didn't. I looked. I was shocked when I came here. But
No, what I'm trying. So you was shocked at Black people when you got here, not the YT people.
no, and that's the truth.
So no, you're not asking me, brother. So when you got here, who you
Mhm.
saying you thought were good, Black people or YT people?
So the way again, I'm only gonna speak for me. Before I came to America, my picture of America was like both whiteys and black people are amazing. There's no poverty here. There's none of that we had in some of the parts of Africa where we come from. So when I got here in PG County, Maryland, it's a black county. And I was like, okay, wow. So black people also struggle here, you know what I mean? I can relate with them in that sense, but I was also shocked because I thought every black person was how I saw on Hollywood, on TV, with the NBA, the movies, all these black movies. That's what I always thought. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
For
let
the
me ask you this. So
YT,
they don't. The point I'm trying to make, they didn't teach y'all Black history, especially African American history in your country.
no, we get our US history.
No, that's my point. You didn't learn your history, and you didn't learn African American history specific. You just got what we call the broader U.S. history, which exclude us. Basically,
I
excludes us.
mean, they talk about like Martin Luther, Malcolm X, some type of people, like Harriet Tubman,
Submissive
all them
people,
people.
somewhat
Huh?
submissive people. That's what they taught you. So you come here,
Yeah,
you come with that mentality.
And watching
yeah,
black movies.
yeah.
The point. The
So,
point I'm trying to make, brother. Let me ask you this: so you like your kids to hang around smart people?
I mean, again, bro, I start with
No, actually,
decency
I'm
and
just trying to make a
morals.
point here, brother. You
Yes.
like your okay, you like your kids, which is nothing wrong with that. Now,
Yeah,
if your
I do.
child met a smart black person, African American, what we consider, let's say foundation black for the other people up here.
Nah,
Yeah,
I don't like that
You
word.
would
make sure
You
you
just say
hold on,
black. Just
black
say black, bro. I
American
don't.
history, sir. Black American
hold on. Let me
history.
let me let me
Hold
make a point.
on,
I'm trying to make a
John.
point.
John, don't use FB. I don't agree. I don't subscribe to. I
Okay,
won't
we're
answer
not
an
just say
FB thing.
American foundation of
Black American is
melanin.
cool. Black
Okay,
American is cool.
okay, let's just say that. How would you be okay with them hanging out with them?
I have those friends right now.
No, no,
I
I'm
have
actually. Would you
most of
be?
my
No,
friends are
I'm not
black.
talking about you. I'm talking about your kids. Would you be okay with your kids hanging
Yes,
out with them? What if they from the?
absolutely.
Okay, what if they from the hood? Would you be okay?
They can be from the like being from the hood is not always by choice. My
No, what
brother.
I'm asking you, would you be okay if your child went and hung in the hood with this
If they're
smart
from the
black?
hood and they have good morals, I am fine with that.
And
There are
so,
kids in the hood that are very respectful and hardworking and have a good head on their shoulder. I'm fine
so,
with that. Don't
Okay,
want
we
my kid
got to
hanging
move
with a guy.
on, y'all. We can't just stay stuck
Yeah,
on. He's centering himself right now. We got to move on to
I'm
Big
not.
Carol.
I'm
Piggyback
not.
on
I
what
just
Legend
want.
I
said.
couldn't get my point across, man. Go ahead.